Yo, what is up, my fellow YouTubers? Cesario from the barrio coming back at you with another video for your. For your butt. And I'm going to show, it just hit me right now, right before I started making this video. I wanted to make three uh, current members and three future members of the 500 home run club. Nothing to do with elite hunters. But just when I was starting the video, I realized, wait, two of these, five of these guys are in, and only one guy isn't yet. I was thinking of those two other guys as not being in the Hall of Fame yet, and that's how I came as future. But anyways, I'm not doing this over. I'm not starting over. So here we go. So my first choice that I wanted to show, and I wanted to have kind of like a similar thing with this, my own thing. So I'm gonna make them all relics. I picked out relic cards for this 500 home run members thing. So I'm gonna show six. The first three that I wanted to show is like already, like vintage ones, players. Well, first off was this Babe Ruth. Ain't that pretty, dude? So pretty. Alright, and this one is numbered 5 out of 10. But you have received an original Yankee Stadium seat card from Leaf Trading Cards. This card includes an authentic piece of an original Yankee Stadium seat from the era in which Babe Ruth played for the Yankees. Leaf guarantees that this seat piece is authentic. We hope you enjoy the piece of history. Alright? So it's a piece of the seat from Yankee Stadium. So, that kind of makes it to keep the price down for a 5 out of 10. Because I'm sure if it was, if Babe Ruth actually sat on this seat and they had proof, it'd be worth a lot more. Shit, I paid more if it had Babe Ruth shit stain on it, if he sat on it with no underwear on. But that's just me. Alright, so Babe Ruth, man, I want to say that he's one of the most underrated players in baseball today. Now, before you get your man bunnies in panties in a bunch, what I mean is, like, I know during the time he was very appreciated during his playing career and after. For the longest, I think he was just considered a god. But like nowadays, with so many of his records being shattered, I think he's falling down and being underrated. And why I think he's like, probably like, in longevity wise and career, I always think Willie Mays was the best player ever. But for impact in his time, I think Babe Ruth was like the greatest player ever. Like at his time, the way he was shattering records. Nowadays people break a record, but they break it by like 2 home runs or 10 stolen base. This is Babe Ruth was smashing records. Second place was far behind every time. Just things like that. And but his numbers, yeah, don't compare to the it's just a different era. That's why you can't compare eras. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's Babe Ruth. Second card I wanted to show was for Mickey Mantle. So this one is number 9 out of 10. Alright, shows you some of the stuff right there. And this one will tell you it was more than an enormous number of home runs Mantle hit, 536 over an 18-year career, that stood out. It was the distance of several of them traveled. His April 17, 1953 blast off Senators left-hander Chuck Stobbs soared out of Griffith Stadium, bounced off an auxiliary football scoreboard. Okay, this is not in the stadium. And came to rest in front of a house some 565 feet from home plate. It was considered baseball's first tape measure homer, though it was not even the longest of Mantle's career. All right, so that's like one of the things embedded in this premium card are pieces of authentic game used memorabilia. Okay, this is from Topps. All right, and so Mickey Mantle, that home run right there was the first time someone considered a tape measure home run. So if you ever hear a tape measure home run, well now you got what's that? That cast. So you probably don't need a tape measure anymore. But yeah, he's the reason that that phrase even came about. All right, Mickey Mantle, check out those, man. Check them out. Look at them. Look at it. All right. So next, another member of the 500 Home Run Club, Mr. Reggie Jackson. And I love this card right here. Check it out. It has like the envelopes. Back in the days, these were the envelopes I used to use to write letters. You know, it's got like the stamp. It's got a piece of relic. And it's got his autograph. If you don't know, that autograph is on card. But they just put the sticker on over the autograph to protect it. And put shiny things on it. 44, man. I love that number. I keep my car volume and TV volume at 44. Airmail. Alright, check that out. 23 out of 25. The enclosed piece of material was cut from an authentic item personally worn by Reggie Jackson in a professional baseball game. In reality, minor leagues are considered professional too. The attached autograph is an official autograph signed by Reggie Jackson. The authentic game-worn item and autograph were obtained and are guaranteed by Panini America Incorporated. Alright. Man, did I put those things on there? Or are those part of the letter? I don't know. Well, yeah, this is sealed. It's never been opened, so I don't think I could have done that. But Reggie Jackson. Reginald. Alright. Another member of the 500 Home Run Club. Okay, and like I was saying earlier, I saw Lou Rocks, you know, and I liked his idea of, you know, and obviously Elite Hunters also said it, but I liked his idea of 3 current members and then 3 future members. So the next 3 cards that I picked, just because they're just retiring and my head are still playing, you know, Albert Pujols may come back. You never know. I thought, okay, they're the future members, but I'm thinking more like the Hall of Fame and not the 500 Home Run Club because they're already in it. But anyways, here we go. The Albert Pujols. This one is numbered 7 out of 36. All right, look at that. And this is a 101, an eBay 101, because if you add 7 to 36, that's Albert's current age. So it's a 101 this year till his next birthday. eBay 101. This card is from Triple Threats. All it says is, congratulations! You have received a Topps certified relic card from 2015 Topps, and I love Triple Threads. All right, but that's it. That's all it says. You received a Topps certified relic card. All right, so, but that's sweet. Look at that bat. Looks like a piece of butt skin. I don't know if I want to scratch it or bite it. But anyways, obviously he's a member of the 700 club, so I'm dumb. I don't know how I did it. I was so I don't know. I guess I was giddy looking for these cards, thinking, okay, I'm gonna get this card, I'm gonna get this card, and I just didn't think about it. I didn't think about it right. Didn't think about it straight. I had these cards in my mind right away when I thought of this content, and I decided to go with relics. Miguel Cabrera. This card, I remember I bought this at a antique shop many years ago, and I think I got it for like $5. I got 2 cards. I got a Miguel Cabrera, and I don't remember who the other card was right now in my head. 2 relic cards at the same time from this, and it was a great deal. You have received a Miguel Cabrera game used pants trading card from the Upper Deck Company. On the front of the card is an authentic piece of pants worn by Miguel Cabrera in an official Marlins Major League Baseball game. We hope you enjoy this piece of MLB history. And, as we at Upper Deck continue to keep you as close as you can get. North Las Vegas. All right, so I know for a fact that this touched Miguel's skin. It's crazy, right? But that's a part of his pant leg right there. Those pinstripes. All right, and last but not least, this guy is the only guy who's actually not in the 500 home run club. And we'll see if he gets there. This guy, I honestly has turned over a new leaf. When I still worked, well, I do still. When I was working in college baseball, and even my job before that at Big League Dreams, we hosted a lot of USA baseball events, a lot of them. And it was always fun, listening to the talk of who the greatest players are coming on. These are all high school, they're still young. They're all playing high school, to in front of scouts. And you hear the talk, like a lot of the scouts and stuff, they would be there early and I would talk to them. But it's a trip because every year there's 10, 20 kids that are surefire things, and almost none of them really make it. The guys that do make it, I don't know, they usually come from somewhere else or whatever. But if you haven't guessed yet, Manny Machado. All right, so we got a little relic here of Manny Machado playing U.S. baseball. Like these the people that hosted these events all the time forever have been super cool with me as a groundskeeper. Every year I get one or a couple of, or a few hats even sometimes. See a few of these hats. A couple of times got a jersey, but they would hook it up, man. These guys are really cool. The people that will host these games. But yeah, like I said, I've been working with U.S. baseball for like 20 years now. And so this card right here. Okay, let's just read it first. Congratulations, you have received a trading card with Manny Machado game used baseball memorabilia. The memorabilia has been certified to us, having been used in a baseball game. We hope you enjoy this piece of baseball history as we continue to keep you as close as you can get. Ew, look at that. 2009 Upper Deck. Alright. So this is Manny. This wouldn't even be considered a rookie card because it was like 3 years before he even played. Like they called it. They said he'll be in the majors in 3 years. All right. So what was his first year? 2012, right? So from 2009, that'll be 3 years. 101, eBay 101, another eBay 101. But yeah, Manny Machado. I heard, I used to hear his name about him and the USA, and then in the minors. And when he got to the majors, he was great. I was a Manny Machado fan, and you heard me tell the story, and then he just started being dirty, throwing the bat at the pitchers, almost actually hit the umpire instead of the pitcher. Just see him in the baselines getting into, fights, pushing matches and stuff. I always considered him a dirty player, and I didn't like him, but I gotta admit, this last year, I've seen him many, many times playing against the Dodgers. And dude, I could honestly say, like, I believe he's a changed man. Like, he was getting some bad calls and not arguing. He could strike out on something that was a ball for sure, and he would just kind of look at the umpire and walk away. Like, old Manny would have raged. You know what I mean? But he didn't rage. He just kept cool. So, yeah. Turning back into a Manny Machado fan, I gotta say. But yeah, check out this card from 2009. Isn't that a trip? All right, but so there's my 500 home run club members. All right, guys, love the hobby. Just keep collecting baseball cards forever. I say, ciao.